Hi guys, here is Leonardo, Wim Hof Method instructor since 2017. I've been practicing the method since 2016, so it's more than 4 years now, and I've been doing it regularly, I would say every day mainly. And I have decided to make this video with the other Wim Hof Method instructor that sent me the video to just share with you some of the benefits that we have long-term Wim Hof Method practice. I started back then. I had an incredible amount of energy available since I started, and my health considerably increased. Not only, also my physical performances improved. And today I keep on practicing, and is relevant the amount of energy and clear mind that the method gives me. So the day I practice, and I practice almost every day, I really have some benefits in terms of mental clarity, concentration, stress management, energy, and of course health, to keep a balanced body. So for me, it's really part of my routine. Of course, I complement it with other practices, but I have really good benefits of practicing regularly the Wim Hof method. So that's why this video, to share with you, and also to just see from all over the world all the instructors sharing their stories. Thanks Wim, and keep on watching.
So now I use it really to balance my male and female energy within, and I love sharing the method because it's just so pure and unique. What more can I say?
The Wim Hof method was such a huge change for me about a month or two into my practice. I realized that, first of all, I was starting to no longer have seasonal allergies anymore, but in addition to that, I was also noticing that my overall level of anxiety was dramatically reduced.
In 2016, I supervised a study about the Wim Hof method, and I'm a molecular biologist by training, and during that study I was so impressed by the results of reduction of inflammation and influencing your autonomous nervous system. And I for myself also use the method every day. I breathe every morning. Still laying in bed, I do the breathing. It's a perfect way to wake up.
I still love the method for myself, to train my focus for stressful situations, but it's just small impulses that I use in daily life. And it helps me to stay a little bit crazy.
Mental health problems and losing a job. I packed everything up and went on an eat, pray, love holiday that's turned into a life-changing journey by dealing with the discomfort and the uncomfortable situations, but I can also really appreciate the beauty of life a lot more. One of my favourite quotes from Wim is, "Unless we're prepared to experience new things, we'll never realise our full potential."
I'm 38 years old. From the age of 15, I was diagnosed with chronic asthma. Serious stuff, hospitalisation every year, multiple medications, doctor's appointments. In over 3 years now, gone. Not one hospital admission, not one asthma medication needed to be taken. Doctors called it spontaneous remission. I know otherwise.
Hi, my name's Manuel. I'm a Wim Hof Method instructor from Sydney in Australia. Now, I've been practicing the Wim Hof method since 2015. I initially started the method to deal with my arthritis, so you can see from my hands that I've got a lot of damage there, and that's basically right through the body. And what I discovered as well was that it had a lot more benefits to it than just helping me deal with my inflammation. What it did do is it improved my immune system, helped me deal with stress, which is very helpful for the sort of work I do on a day-to-day basis. Awesome with my cardiovascular system. I've seen my heart rate now is much more efficient than it's ever been.
I have used the Wim Hof method to liberate myself from the tyranny of my mind with its resistance and addictive, impulsive patterning and fear. Every morning I come out of those rounds of breath a transformed being.
The biggest takeaway that I have from the Wim Hof method is the way it helps you to handle the stress. And if you know how to handle the stress, that's a major component of life, you will be healthier, happier, and stronger.
I could not spend a few minutes under sun without having a very strong reaction. So, and I totally control it now. So I know if I just take one ice bath, I will be free from reaction for at least a month or two. I was sick every winter. I have been sick only once for 5 years. I naturally recover a lot faster from a stress reaction. What has truly been life-changing for me was the greater connection to myself.
I was suffering from back pain 20 years, and believe me, I've tried everything, and always I had this back pain. And one day I've decided to go in Iceland. 5 days, that has changed totally my life. The back pain and every stress went away in 3 days, only 3 days. After this, I wanted to thank Wim Hof personally. Now I've been in Spain, and it was life-changing again. Spirituality, job, everything changed again thanks to him.
Parce que non seulement j'ai littéralement fait exploser ma croyance que le froid rendait malade, mais j'ai eu 2 super bonus. Le premier, j'ai eu mon énergie complètement reboostée et mon humeur nettement plus positive.
Well, it's been 3 years since I've been practicing with the Wim Hof method, and I feel that it's a really good way of working out. Just a few minutes a day, you have a really complete whole body connection with the breathing exercises, with the cold training, with the stretchings.
It challenged me to face my fears, to face with the pain, and also give me the strength to remember that I have an inner fire inside of me.
I don't go sick. The last 3 years, I never was sick. My thinking patterns change. Before, all thinking was always negative, and now when any information comes to me, it's going through a positive system.
And I've been practicing the method now for a number of years. I'm happy to say that they've been some of the best years of my life.
There was a time in my life where I couldn't sit still. Okay, I couldn't sit still without my mind wandering. Panic attacks, depression, it affects every part of my life, all day, every day. It's a continuous growth into a new way of being. The ability to navigate our internal states and nervous system is the most important skill set to ever learn because it helps us meet any circumstance.
I had a coronary artery bypass, a triple bypass, 13 weeks ago. During the operation, my surgeon said that my right artery, which was completely blocked, had started to revascularize. That normally only ever happens with elite athletes. I'm not an elite athlete, but I have been practicing the Wim Hof method for 2 years. And so the only way that that could have happened is because of the Wim Hof method, they think. And so Wim Hof method saved my life.
I had Raynaud's very severely from the age of around 13, and within 9 months of doing the Wim Hof continuously, cold showers, ice, it's completely gone.
When I was younger, I was that stereotypical weak child. I was always sick. And when I was 15, the doctors diagnosed me with a hormonal deficiency, so they gave me pills. I had never learned how to trust my own body. But that really changed when I started with the Wim Hof method. I realized there's so much more that I can do, and I've really connected to that inner power. And once I did that, I realized I'm stronger than I thought.
When I first started doing it, it helped me. There's 1,000 things going on in my head at the time, and it helped me sort them out mentally and just be able to deal one thing at a time. Because I train a lot, I found that my recovery time after training, even from a really hard session, is really really quick.
My story with this is that I had some weird health issues that were
were keeping me worried for like about 8 years. It was involving chronic fatigue and depression episodes. Eventually it was diagnosed as chronic Lyme disease, and after like spending thousands of dollars in like drugs, supplements, various therapies, I found out that I was having more results by doing some special breathing techniques and by soaking in ice bath. And that's the reason why now I want to share the Wim Hof method with everyone.
And breathing was not even part of my training regimen at that time, it was 20 years ago. And you know, since 5 years, I've been practicing almost every day. Through the Wim Hof method, I discovered the power of the breath and also the power of the mind, you know, when entering the ice bath.
It really brought me closer to myself. I am able to breathe much more consciously whenever I want it and whenever I need it. Sometimes I'm moving slow like a turtle, but good for me. In that way, love and peace.